Hello everyone and welcome back to Off the Rails. Today we are heading from Prague to Berlin. So far we've been delayed by 50 minutes, so it's been quite a long train journey which we didn't expect. We left Prague about 10:30 this morning and we're expected to get to Berlin at some point. I don't know when because we're so delayed, but we'll get there at some point. This is train number 13 now, so we're on the home stretch. We're heading back, which is very sad. You know, we're on our way. Yeah. We've got Berlin, then Amsterdam, and then we're back to London. We in Berlin, bitches! Woo! So we've just got to our hostel. It's all right. And as we were walking in, we noticed that just around there is the North Korean embassy, and Callum has just stumbled upon an article by the Telegraph.
Fuck, that's actually here.
About how this hostel that we're staying in right now is being shut down by the German government because of its affiliation with the North Korean embassy,
which is next door.
Which is next door.
So it says City Hostel Berlin reportedly pays up to €38,000 per month to the secret state.
What? We are funding the North Korean government.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Off the Rails just took a real turn. Oh wow.
Why are we staying here? It did not come up with that on Hostel World. Really weird.
Why us? Why?
Yeah.
Why us?
It's not even the German government, it's the fucking United Nations.
Oh my god, it's the United Nations closing down the hostel that we're currently staying in. No wonder, those toilets were disgusting.
Wow, I feel kind of weird now.
Yeah, me too. Why can nothing go smoothly, ever?
It says it violates UN sanctions and curbing the regime's nuclear program. So we're funding the nuclear program of the DRPK.
Oh my god.
I can't.
That is it. That is the North Korean embassy. That's our hostel.
You can see our fucking room in that photo. I feel slightly
Violated.
Yeah, I feel kind of dirty now. Like I know.
Yeah, if we all die in like nuclear war, that's our fault. It's on us. That's crazy. How did no one notice that before?
They must have noticed.
Yeah.
Is that the hostel? Because it's the blue writing. It's
Yeah, that's that sign. Literally just that sign there.
There's one from the Washington Post which says this place is a cash cow for North Korea.
This is so weird.
Oh, I want to go back to Prague.
Yeah.
It's owned by the Kim regime.
Oh
This
my.
hostel.
That literally, you can see our room on that picture. We're just above the.
We're here. That's our
Yeah. So an update on the whole. We're accidentally, inadvertently funding a totalitarian communist regime.
Oh, look, there's another review that says North Korea owns the hostel.
Basically, we booked on the 27th of April. The article came out on the 11th of May. So we actually, when we booked this, we actually booked it before all of this came out and people knew about it. We're going to go down to reception and ask them about it because we just feel so uncomfortable.
Of course we would.
Of course we do. So we're going to go downstairs and ask them whether the ties have been cut. Because I mean, I'm not loving the knowledge that I might be funding something that I fundamentally disagree with wholeheartedly.
I wonder who owns this building. There must be someone affiliated
Kim!
with
It's Kim!
It says it's owned by the Kim City Hostel Berlin. Backpackers helping North Korea rake it in.
Oh my god, that's us! We're the backpackers! Oh no.
What are the chances that we just happen to book this hostel?
Check for mics in the corners of the room.
Be surprised.
No. So, we have a letter. We went down to the reception and asked them. As soon as we said North Korea, she was like, I got you. So she had a stack of these little letters. So we're just going to read it. and do a reaction, because reactions are big on YouTube. Apparently I don't really know what I'm doing. Anyway, so City Hostel regrets exceptionally becoming a match ball for the international politic and being a victim to wrong, unjustifiable suspicions. First of all, we act against the impression given by the press that City Hostel is run by the embassy and that it has shares in the hostel. City Hostel maintains neither external economic relations nor money transfers. At present, the owed rental payments are frozen until international clarifications. It is therefore not comprehensible. The press declaims that City Hostel would finance or support with its rent payment the nuclear programs. What is this even saying? City Hostel does not intend to co-finance or support with its contracts owed rent payments, the nuclear programs or counterparties. Such allegations are completely absurd and qualify obviously as false. Giving up the use of the building and with the hostel enterprise would be for City Hostel life-threatening, if not even existence-destructive. Oh, this is very dramatic.
I feel like Kim wrote this. If I'm doing anything wrong, why do you need to freeze your rental payments?
The story continues.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. I think we're going to go out and hopefully find some beverages which will hopefully be alcoholic.
Oh look, North Korea.
There is the North Korean embassy just over there. For crying out loud, this is ridiculous. Oh, God.
They're always watching.
Should we go out for a drink then? I think I need something strong. So we're walking to try and find some dinner and it's raining again. I feel like it's just following us. This is our summer holiday. For crying out loud. But you know, very much struggling to find food. Berlin is expensive, man. Not going overly well on the old food hunt. It's quite late as well, it's like coming up to 10 o'clock. It's all gone a bit tits up, but that's fine. We make do. We've all gone for the cheapest beer possible, 80 cents for these bad boys. And we've come to these places where it's like, you kind of just go and buy a drink from in here and then just sit outside.
It's like an off license with tables.
An off license with tables is the best description for this place. Perfection. Hello, we're leaving the North Korean hostel. Woo! Oh God, there was not enough room for me to do that. There she is. For breakfast this morning we have diabetes. Hey. Cheers. Hello and welcome back to Off the Rails. Today we're here in Berlin. It's the blooming Berlin Wall, isn't it? Why do we keep going from this to this? We're gonna go in the Checkpoint Charlie Museum to escape the rain. Here we have bits of the actual original Berlin Wall, and here we have someone making actual real pieces of the Berlin Wall. Interesting. Change of plan. Checkpoint Charlie was far too expensive at us. It was $7.50. This place is $3. So we come to the Jewish Museum. Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Try and get in.
Oh man. Update. It's over here. It's this one.
It's on the right side of the road.
On Google it said it was on the right side of the road. This is like the most fun way of donating to charity. Oh, where is it? Wait. Yay! Now I feel good about myself and I had a nice time. Today we are doing a kind of walking tour of Berlin. We're just going around some like museums and like seeing all of the sights. We've got basically all of today here, and then our train home is at 6 AM tomorrow morning. So we're gonna do an all-nighter. We haven't got any accommodation for tonight. And we're gonna just head straight from the club to the train station. So hopefully we managed to stumble back to it, because it's about an hour's walk from the club that we're planning to go to, so it could be very interesting. We haven't missed any trains yet, which I think is quite good, but there's a first time for everything, and I feel like today might be the first time. All around Berlin, well not all around, but like you can see this line, which is where the Berlin Wall used to be. So you've got the east and the west. It kind of goes across the roads, and so this one just goes like through the pavement, so you can kind of see like where the Berlin Wall used to stand, which is quite cool. Fun, interesting fact, haha, pretend that we're really intelligent while walking through the jungle apparently. So in Berlin, because obviously it used to be East Berlin and West Berlin before the fall of the Berlin Wall in November 1989. Oh yes, I did history A level. So in Berlin, they have like, on the east side they have different traffic lights to on the west side, so you can kind of tell which side of the Berlin Wall and which side of Berlin you're on by looking at the traffic lights, like as in for pedestrians to cross. So the east side have these like
Scarecrow kind of
like
thing.
A scarecrow with a little hat on, which is very nice. And then the west side are kind of like more similar to what we have like in the UK. I've heard that also the street lamps are different, but we haven't noticed that.
Oh yeah, I think the colour slightly different.
Maybe we should Google it before I try and like educate you. I should maybe educate myself. But yeah, that's a little fun fact. So we've now walked to the TV tower to look at it from a different angle, even though we've been able to see it all day from various streets. We're not actually going in because it's 10 euros for a ride up there. Callum and I have actually done it before, as we came on a school trip, like when we were in year 9, yeah. And I'm pretty sure like the view hasn't changed. So we're just gonna walk over to the wall, to the Berlin Wall that is, and see, you know, see the wall.
Concrete, really.
See another piece of concrete. I guess we'll just follow the sign to the party. I'm not sure if the party knows where it's going. It's obviously a good party. We're gonna go that way. We've made it to the Berlin Wall. Also, look how nuts this sky is. Just thank God it's not raining. We're a bit annoyed because we've just found out that there's a floating hostel, like on the river.
Weird.
With a floating club next to it, and instead we were staying with
The North
Koreans. Well, if you ever thought you were lonely, this bridge is playing rock, paper, scissors with itself. Can you see that? I don't know. That's paper. What's this side gone for? Oh, rock. Crikey. Hello, some time has passed and we're back in the locker. It's 6:15. We went to a club called Suicide Circus, which is ironic because that might be how you feel when you leave. There was like techno. It was very interesting, very alternative, very trying to be alternative, very hard trying to be that. Trying to be too edgy, and we're not that edgy. Like, I feel like we're not very edgy people. I got changed in a kebab shop toilet. I had a very nice halloumi wrap. Apart from that, don't have much to update you on. I hope you've had a lovely day. I hope you continue to have a lovely day. Don't forget to give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe for more. I post new Off the Rails episodes every weekday for not that much longer because we're just heading off to Amsterdam and that's kind of the end. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to see you next time. See you. Goodbye. Let's get out of here.
Was it so? It's where you like leave a like if you like. If you like.
Goodbye. I think you should put a disclaimer, film this whilst pissed.
Yeah.
Right, let's go for this.
I feel like that was the best one yet, to be fair.